All right, Shalom. First off, I want to start off by saying all praises to Yahweh by Shemi Shai, by Hashem Kadash. That's all praises to the world calls God and Jesus Christ. The true names in the Hebrew is Yahweh for the Heavenly Father, and Yahweh Shai for his beloved Son. I also want to say double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And peace and mercy, I hope elect preaching this word in truth and sincerity. This is Brother Tazabah in the Arizona camp. Lord well with another video to edify. And what I wanted to get into today, I was watching Elder Apostle Tahar, and he was going into how Christians see verses in the Bible as just plain value, and he brought up the New Jerusalem. Yeah, this is it, Revelation 3 and 12. He brought up New Jerusalem coming down out of heaven, and I wanted to break this down, and Lord will this be edifying. So it says Revelations 3 and 12, it says, "Him that overcometh will I make a pillar in the temple of my power, and he shall go no more out, and I will write upon him the name of my power, and the name of the city of my power, which is New Jerusalem, which cometh down out of heaven from the Most High, and I will write upon him my new name." And see, Christians will look at this and be like, there literally will be a city with buildings and all that floating down to earth when this happens. And really, this is talking about a collection of men. And more specifically, it's talking about the 12,000 from each tribe. Salakia. It's one of the ones I didn't have pulled up. Spirit just hit for it. Revelation 7 and 5. This is, so you know what? I gotta start up more on that. Yeah, this is Revelation 7 and 4. It says, "I heard the number of them which were sealed, and there were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel." And it goes into it from 12 tribes of Judah down to Issachar, And this is that kingdom of heaven coming down out of heaven, because you got to understand the scriptures tell you that suffer. That the kingdom suffers violence, right? We know according to the scriptures that all things obey the Lord and tremble before him. It says even the devils know and tremble before the Heavenly Father, right? Even the devils believe and tremble before him. Now this is Matthew 11, and I started at 11. It says, "Verily I say unto you, among them that are born of women, there hath not risen a greater than John the Baptist, notwithstanding he that is least in the kingdom of heaven is greater than he. And from the days of John the Baptist until now, the kingdom of heaven suffered violence, and the violent take it by force." This is not talking about a war in heaven. The violent taking it by force in the kingdom of heaven that it's talking about is talking about the men of Israel, the the bloodline of the Israelites. This is Luke 17:21. It says, "Neither shall." I'll start at 20. It says, "And when he was demanded of the Pharisees when the kingdom of heaven should come, he answered them and said, The kingdom of the Most High coming not with observation. Neither shall they say, Lo here or lo there. Behold, the kingdom of the Most High is with you." Why? Because the scriptures tell us. First Peter's 2:5, it says, "Yeah, also as lively stones, ye also as lively stones are built up a spiritual house and holy priesthood to offer up spiritual sacrifices acceptable to the Most High by Yahweh Shai and Mashiach." So that is the kingdom of heaven. Is that the elect, and the elect only comes out of the 12 tribes of Israel. That's the kingdom of heaven coming down. That is the kingdom of heaven. That is New Jerusalem coming down out of heaven. It says, wherefore also it is contained in the scriptures, Behold, I lay in Zion a chief cornerstone, elect precious, and he that believeth on him shall not be confounded. And this, you see, even Yahweh Shai himself was that cornerstone, right? Because he brought back together, if you look at a cornerstone, it joins the walls, the two kingdoms. So this is New Jerusalem. This is the true kingdom of heaven coming down from on high. And how is it going to be coming down from on high? Is what you have to understand. It says, yeah, this is Revelation 21:1. It says, "And I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first heaven, the first rulership, which was what? Earth is given into the hands of the wicked." Job 9:24, right? It says, "In the first earth were passed away," because this present rulership and the way this world is ran is going to be burnt up, and there was no more sea. It says, "And I, John, saw this holy city, New Jerusalem, come down out of heaven, prepared as a bride for her husband." You know, who was it that's being bid to the marriage? The elect, the men, women, and children that will believe in this thing. Look, and it says, "And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, Behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and the Most High shall be with them and be their power." And this is New Jerusalem coming out of heaven, the elect, those lively stones in the temple. Now, let me see if I can go to this next precept. What is this? 3:12. And this is how we know that the kingdom of heaven would become, how it would come down out of heaven. This is how it happens. Now, this is 1 Thessalonians 4 and yeah, 4 and 16. I'll start at 14. "For if we believe that Yahushua died and rose again, even so them also which sleep in Yahushua will the Most High bring with him, will power bring with them." And this is talking about those ones that died in the truth, right? Verse 15, "For this we say unto you by the word of Yahweh, that we which are alive and remain unto the coming of the Lord shall not prevent them which are asleep, which have died, pass away on this side," right? We're not going to keep them from coming into the promise just because they died. It says the works do follow them, right? It says, verse 16, "For the Lord Yahweh Shemi Shai himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, and with the voice of an archangel, and with the trumpet of the Most High, and the dead in the Mashiach shall rise first. Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet him in the air. So shall we ever be with Yahweh Bashim Shai. Wherefore comfort one another with these words. And when we're caught up in the cloud, those clouds are talking about the chariots of the Heavenly Father. This is Isaiah 60 and let me just go to the point. 60 and 8. It says, who are these that fly as a cloud and as a dove to their windows? Surely the isles shall wait for me, and the ships of Tarshish first, to bring thy sons from far, their silver and their gold with them, unto the name of Yahweh Bashim Shai, thy power, and the Holy One of Israel, because he had glorified thee. And those that are coming up in those clouds like that are the Israelites. Let me get this next precept. Because this is how it's going to happen, man. Said we shall be caught up with him in the air, right? This is how New Jerusalem's going to come about. This 1 Corinthians go to the whole chapter. (15) and start at 47. It says, the first man is of the earth, earthly. The second man is Yahweh from above. As is the earthly, such are they also that are earthly, and as is the heavenly, such are they, all they also that are heavenly. And as we have borne the image of the earthly, we shall also bear the image of the heavenly. This is talking about when we get that transformation. Verse 50. Now this I say, brethren, that the flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of the Most High, neither does corruption inherit incorruption. Behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, meaning we shall not all die, but we shall all be changed in a moment, in a twinkling of an eye, at the last trump. Didn't we read that in the book of Revelation already? He shall come with trumpets. Let me see if I get that again. I believe it was, what was it, Revelation 21? I believe that's what it was. You know what? Let's see if we can just get them tabs back. Yeah, it was Revelation 21. Shh. Salakia. Yeah, Revelation 21 and just come down now. No, it might have been this one. Salakia. We just read it, man. Agree, come hither and send it to him. Yeah, Salakia. But Revelation, we read that he would come with a trumpet, right? Now I gotta find it, man. Salakia, bear with me real quick. It's gonna drive me mad, man. Uh, Revelation is a word Trump to. Salakia. But back in this First Corinthians 15 and I'll go to 40. I'll go to 50. It says, "Now I say this, brethren, the flesh cannot inherit the kingdom of the Most High, neither the corruption inherit incorruption. Behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed in a moment, in twinkling of an eye, at the last trump." Meaning, right before all the plagues come. For the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. For this corruptible must put on incorruption, meaning we're going to get those spiritual bodies, and this mortal must put on immortality. So when this corruptible shall have put on incorruption, and this mortal have put on immortality, then shall be brought to pass the saying that is written, death is swallowed up in victory. And this, when we get those bodies and we're taken up into the chariots of the Lord, and when we're coming back down to put on judgment, put judgment upon the earth, revenging all, as it says in the book of Thessalonians, when your obedience is fulfilled, having a readiness in you to revenge all disobedience, that is when the kingdom of heaven is coming, because the kingdom of heaven is within us as men of the Lord, man, as the children of the Lord. I'm gonna finish with this. I'll start at Revelation 11:11. It says, "And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from the Most High entered into them, and they stood on their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them." And this is the time we're in. We've stood on our feet, and great fear is falling upon the elites, man, that see us. They're hearing all these things. We're sitting there breaking down the scriptures, calling on the true name of the Lord, and these things are coming to pass, and they're terrifying. It says, "And they heard a great voice from heaven saying, Come up hither. And they ascended up into heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them." So after this, when we ascend up and we come back down, that is the kingdom of heaven coming upon earth. New Jerusalem coming down from heaven. So, Lord, well, this was edifying. I want to say, Call halal, Yahweh Shai, Bashim Rakakadash. Double honors to elders and apostles of Great Millstone, peace and mercy to all elect. Shalom.